Hey everybody, KC here. Hope you had a great holiday. I know I did, but I'm glad to be back. So I wanted to tell you a quick little story to start off the new year. It was the Sunday before Christmas, and Mrs. Content Guy and I had done all our Christmas cards for the people on the street. Now, so you know, we've been living on this same street for 40 plus years, okay? We started out, we were the youngest people on the street. We're not quite the oldest people on the street now, but we're certainly the people who have been here the longest. Anyway, it was the Sunday before Christmas. It was about 8 o'clock. We'd done the Christmas cards for the street. So I decided I'll take a walk and I'll just put them in everybody's mailboxes. And what I was really surprised to find is how many people had not taken out their Saturday mail. It was Sunday night and they hadn't got their mail out of the mailboxes on Sunday evening. And in fact, from the volume, okay, a little hard to tell because it is Christmas, people are getting cards. People also hadn't taken their Friday mail out. And I was really surprised by this because, you know, I check the mail every day. But a lot of it, I think, is generational, right? I think what happens is, you know, the vast majority of people on this street are fairly young, which is what I just say, you know, 40 or younger. And they're not used to the whole mail thing, right? Everything they get important is digital, right? They don't necessarily have to go and get mail from the mailbox. Now, listen, most of the mail we get, quite frankly, is junk. Occasionally there's a check from a client, right? But even that stuff now gets, you know, sent digitally. And I just think that's an important lesson in terms of how people are interacting with each other, with companies they do business with, and also how companies should market to them. If you're depending on snail mail and traditional marketing methods to reach your customers, it's probably a mistake in the long term. Now listen, it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. Certain demographics are going to be more dependent on traditional mail than others. But if you're not working really, really hard to figure out how to reach these new customers, these younger customers who have a different way of thinking about the world, about communication, and about how they get information, well, then you're making a mistake. Now, I know that seems like, oh yeah, everybody knows that. Well, maybe everybody does know that, but not everybody acts on it. It's 2025. It's time to act on it now. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.